Hello and good evening and welcome to another edition of Wrong Major, a place to drown our regrets with entertainment. I'm Brian Cadena, journalism major, Spanish minor, and I regret it. Hello everybody and good evening. Been a while since we've done one of these, a little place that I like to hang out with my friends and get them to play some awesome music because I love hearing awesome musicians and singers do their thing. And today is a very special episode because it is our birthday edition of Wrong Major this week. My birthday is coming up on September 10th, all the way kicking it back to 1993. I'll let you do the math. So, in honor of it being my birthday week, I decided that this episode set list is going to be entirely decided by me. We are going full power complex this week. I decided what songs we were doing. I told everybody there was infighting. People wanted songs. People didn't want songs. It has been gruesome. It's a bloodbath. Our cast are not talking to each other. We're keeping everybody separate as best as we can. Thankfully, this is a virtual show, and I hope you all enjoy it tonight because these are some of my favorite songs that I love. They mean a lot to me, and I'm so lucky to have four of the coolest performers I know belting out these songs. I'm so excited and amped that we get to hear them tonight. We are joined by four friends. We got Michaela coming up, Justin Chesney, Chris Miley, and Sara Cuozzo-Gonzalez later on in the program. But first, we're going to bring on our good friend, our engineer this evening, one of my best friends who I would never want to do a birthday show without. It's Sylvie, the engineer.
Hi, Kadena. Happy
Hey,
birthday.
Sylvie. How are you?
Almost.
Almost happy
Good.
birthday. Not there.
Almost happy birthday. Yeah, I was getting worried there for a second because you didn't introduce me as your friend at all, but then you did at the end there and everything
Yeah,
was
I
all
did.
right.
Of course, you're my friend. In
You did
fact,
at the end. I know.
well, I also wanted to bring you on because it's a special time because you are from Long Island, and the New York
Originally,
Islanders
yeah.
in about a half hour are about to play Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. I wore my Mets hat, the blue and orange colors for them.
Very nice. Very
I
nice.
know
A big day.
big day for our radio station, WRHU New York,
It is
broadcasting
indeed.
those Islander games. We don't get any money, but 88.7 FM or 98.7 FM on your radio dial.
ESPN, yeah.
Yeah, ESPN Radio. Chris King,
Yeah.
Greg
Also
Biggert,
online, WRHU.org, and on the app.
WRHU.org, and on the God, what are we?
God knows the app needs updating, but also on the app.
2016 all over again. But Sylvie's going to be
Yeah,
pushing all the
pretty much.
buttons. So again, if anything goes wrong, you don't have to blame me tonight. Happy birthday.
Unlike last week.
Unlike last week. We weren't even live last week.
Show. That's right, last show.
Last show.
It's been a while. We're a little rusty. It's all right.
Jeez, speak for yourself, buddy. All right, that's Mark Silverman. We're going to check in with him throughout the program as I see fit because, again, it's my birthday show. Who cares? But you don't want to hear me talk. We want to hear some people sing. We want to hear some people do some music. So let's get right to it. We have four returning guests to the program this evening, and we are going to start with a personal favorite. With this performance, she will now be taking the lead for most appearances on Wrong Major until Sara performs at the end of the show, and then they will be tied once again. But for now, Michaela can hold that spot. She got a BFA in musical theater from Nazareth College of Rochester, streaming from her childhood bedroom in central New York from the small village of Aurora, New York. Please give it up for Michaela. Look at you with your flowers. Oh, adorable. How are you, Michaela?
I'm doing pretty good.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. How are you? How have you been? How's quarantine?
I've been pretty good. Right now, I'm trying to get back into the work environment, whatever the hell that means during this time. So
Happy Labor Day. Happy Labor Day, everybody.
Hey, what a treat.
What a treat to be doing some art here on Labor Day. So we're going to talk a little bit in between the songs because you got two songs for us. But the first song we're going to open up is a song that I may be the only one in my friend group that knows the song. Her name is Aubrey Logan. She's an artist. You know her a lot from Postmodern Jukebox. If you follow Postmodern Jukebox, she's the one who can play trombone and sing at the same time. She's killer vocals. She's so awesome. But she released an album called Where the Sunshine is Expensive. And this is her song about LA. She moved to LA, and it's kind of about being an artist in LA. Thousands of songs like this, but I just love this song. It resonates with me so much. It's called LA by Aubrey Logan. And I asked Michaela if she would perform it, and she said yes. And I was so excited because I love the song. And there's not a lot of covers of it on the internet, which I'm upset.
I actually hadn't heard it before you mentioned it, but I love it. And now Aubrey is definitely going to be somebody that I look up and listen to more.
I love it. So here is Michaela starting things off with our birthday week with a little LA by Aubrey Logan. Michaela, you got the screen.
Do 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 do. I have a tan in January. make six figures and I'm broke. Oh, the smog, it ain't so scary. And that sunset, well, it sure puts on a show. As for my career, it moves the same pace as my car on the I-5 North at 4 p.m. to Burbank Boulevard. I can't remember if I'm stuck here, but I mixed my exit long ago. LA, can you believe I'm still here today? I went and settled right down in Tinseltown, and I don't think I'm going away. Where the talk is cheap and the sunshine is expensive, well, I think I'll stay in LA. I'm dropping names and making faces. I'm taking phone calls by the pool, and someone says I'm going places in this tournament where no one knows the rules. Everybody's friendly, but I still don't have a friend. The ones I had got famous or left the game before the end. Well, it looks like I'm still standing, and if I don't win, I'll just pretend. LA, can you believe I'm still here today? I went and settled right down in Tinseltown, and I don't think I'm going away. Where the talk is cheap and the sunshine is expensive, well, I think I'll stay in LA. Where the rain is a bigger deal than the earthquake that I've been shaking for so start. Hollywood, you broke my heart. Where the pain becomes some method acting nobody can fake. I'm gonna be a star. I'm gonna be a star in LA. Where the talk is cheap and the sunshine feels so good. Oh, I think I'll stay at least for today. Yeah, I think I'll stay in LA. Do 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 do.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm saying thank you like I did the song. Thank you. Oh, Michaela, that was so nice. I love that song. I've never heard somebody do that song live, and I've always wanted to hear that. This is so great. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that was a perfect gift. I love that song. The ones I had got famous, so left the game before the end. Oh, that gets me every time.
The lyrics are great. Oh.
Aubrey Logan. So check Aubrey Logan out, and please check out Michaela. You see, we got the little social ticker going on the bottom. Follow Michaela on Instagram at Michaela A. Groff. It's double A right there. We got double A's going on. So please check out Michaela. Thank you for that. Now, Michaela, it is wrong major. We always have a regret. We have to regret something. So I didn't prep anybody with this. So I'm putting you on the spot here.
Okay.
It's the birthday edition. Birthday gift you regret. What's a gift that you got that you just did not want, did not like? Hit me with it.
Oh gosh. I mean, I can't.
You know, come on. You definitely have one. That's why I had to put you on the spot, because I can't have you like easing into it.
When you put it that way, hopefully she doesn't watch this ever. But you know, I think of certain things from the grandparents that just sit in my closet, and not that they're bad but they're just not exactly my taste.
To confirm, these are gifts from the grandparents, not your grandparents that you put in the closet.
No.
Okay. Just wanted to clarify.
Yeah.
There might be some confusion. I don't want people thinking that you're putting your grandparents in the closet. Okay, just.
Yeah, no, not the grandparents. Just, articles of clothing I just never actually wore.
I know. You look so disappointed, Well, Gran, if you're watching, we still love you. We still love you.
We still love you, and if I'm ever gonna wear the fuzzy-footed stocking leggings, but they're great, and I'll keep them because who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Hey, if you're the 10th person to like this, you can get Michaela's fuzzy stockings. Just send us your address and some stamps, and we'll get those out of the closet right away. But because this is the birthday show, I did mention that I am picking the entire set list, but that's kind of not true for just one song, because it is not just my birthday on Thursday. It is actually, well, it's still not Michaela's birthday. Our good friend Vic, it's her birthday on Thursday, but Michaela's birthday is September 12th. She's got a Saturday birthday coming up. So I told Michaela she could pick a song that she loves to do. Totally her choice. So happy birthday, Michaela. I would love to do this for you, but since you're doing Jessie J, I ain't gonna touch that with a 10-foot pole. I'm just gonna let you rock out on that. So you're doing "Who You Are" by Jessie J.
Mm-hmm.
Why this song? Why it's your birthday song? So why doing it?
It was one of the first songs I thought about doing. This was one of my jams in high school, and figuring it's my birthday, celebrating another year, but not losing sight of who you are and staying true to yourself. And also, I just jam out on the song, and I just really love it a lot.
That's the best kind of song to do. So I'm going to shut up now. Michaela, you got the screen. Here's "Who You Are" by Jessie J. Take it away, Michaela.
Thanks. I stare at my reflection in the mirror. Why am I doing this to myself? Yeah. Losing my mind on a tiny error. I nearly left the real me on the shelf. No, don't lose who you are in the blur of the stars. Seeing is receiving, dreaming is believing. It's okay not to be okay. Sometimes it's hard to follow your heart, but tears don't mean you're losing. Everybody's bruising. Just be true to who you are. Who you are, who you are, who you are. Who you are, who you are, who you are. Who you are, who you are, who you are. Who you are, who you are. Brushing my hair, do I look perfect? I forgot what to do to fit the mold. The more I try, the less it's working. Yeah. 'Cause everything inside me screams no. Don't lose who you are in the blur of the stars. Seeing is receiving, dreaming is believing. It's okay not to be okay. Sometimes it's hard to follow your heart, but tears don't mean you're losing. Everybody's bruising. There's nothing wrong with who you are. Yes, no's, egos, fake shows. Like, whoa, just go and leave me alone. Real talk, real life, good luck, good night, and with a smile, that's my home. That's my home. Just be true to who you are.
Oh, I got the stank face on those runs. Yeah, I just give me a recording of you doing those like runs when you decrescendo and just get softer. Just give me that on like a loop, and I can go to sleep to that. Oh, that's some flow. Happy birthday, Michaela, coming up.
Thank you.
That was awesome. I hope you're doing well, Michaela. Thank you so much. I love it when you can come on. So now, here's what you do, folks. If you're watching this live, or if you're watching it in the future, pre-recorded, because they stay up on Facebook and YouTube, you see that little thing at the bottom. You're going to click on that, and you're going to ask Michaela to make that SoundCloud of piano covers, because we haven't forgotten about the SoundCloud of piano covers, Michaela. And you're going to ask her to keep posting stuff, and you're going to have her keep you're going to hire her to be in your things. You're going to pay her money to be in your things. It's going to be awesome. And please spare a share. And Michaela, thank you so much. That was lovely. I love your vocals. Open invite. Michaela Groth, everybody, the longest tenured wrong major participant until Sara comes on later. But it's a heated competition. Look at that. Look at that. Throw the shade. Throw the shade until we have you both come on and do Take Me or Leave Me. We'll make it happen one day. We'll go. I'll fly you both out to Jersey. And we'll make it happen. We'll do like a basement studio session. But Michaela, happy birthday, September 12th. Wish her happy birthday. Give her a follow. Hope you're well. Stay safe, and we'll see you on the next one.
Sounds good. Thanks, Brian. Happy birthday.
Hey, bye. And that was Michaela. We love Michaela so much. Sylvie, what did you think? Sylvie, no, don't give me a thumbs up down. Nobody's singing down low. You're the engineer. You gave me a thumbs up. Nobody sees you on camera. Jeez.
You see me on camera. I thought that was the only opinion that mattered. No, Brian, that was wonderful. Michaela was extremely talented.
That
was a real treat.
How many Sylvies do you give her?
Oh, geez. What is that again? The Stanley Nichols? I forgot.
I forget. Yeah, the Sterling.
Stanley Nichols, Fruit Bucks.
It's all. How many Sylvies? I say like I don't remember. 3.7 Sylvies, I think. 3.7
Sylvies. Out of how many Sylvies, though?
I don't. That's what we don't know. It could be.
I see. Okay, I was gonna go more like 4, but okay.
4 Sylvies. Okay, 4
Sylvies. Yeah, I think 4 Sylvies are good.
4 Sylvies are good. Again, it's not out of anything, so don't.
No, I mean, if 4 Sylvies are, I would say that's a pretty good score.
I think so. I think it might be at like 1.25 Sylvies. So 4 Sylvies actually could be like.
Yeah, 4 Sylvies is pretty good.
If we do a metric conversion, because this is the content that people want to watch.
We're on the metric system now.
We're on the metric system, man. Who cares? It's the birthday show. That's what I'm going to say.
That's true. All rules are out the window.
All rules out the window. You're watching Wrong Major. That's my buddy Sylvie over there. I'm Brian Cadena. This is a place where kind of just get a bunch of quarantined artists together and we make some music and we have some fun. Hopefully you're enjoying it live or at some point in the future. We're going to keep the ball rolling. It's our birthday edition. We're doing songs that I love so much. And we have a friend coming all the way from California. We are going all the way to the West Coast with this next performer. He's been on the show before, but he was on the East Coast last time. He was getting ready to move to LA. And now he has successfully done it. Drama major from Hofstra University. Love the pride right there. Streaming from Los Angeles, California. Actually from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. He's going to be giving us 2 of my favorite ballads. It's going to make you sad. Please give it up for Justin Chesney.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, there he is. Hey, Justin.
Hey, I got to tell you, that song LA hits so differently now that I'm here.
Doesn't it?
She's talking about like just like different, just driving at certain places. And I'm like, yeah, that hurts a little bit.
Rain is a bigger deal than earthquakes. Like, I'm telling you, she hit the nail on the head.
Oh my God. Yeah. The first time that I felt an earthquake was about a week in here. And I guess it was a 4.5. I don't remember, but I woke up in the middle of the night and the guy my friend that I was staying with, was like, yo, that was kind of crazy. And I was like, yeah. And then my other friends that live out here, I was like, that was pretty nuts, right? Like that's like not a, like a normal thing. And they're like, what was pretty nuts? And I was like, the earthquake. And they're like, oh, I slept through that thing, man. 4.5, come on. That's a massage bed.
How long you been out there now, Justin?
Month and a half.
Month and a half. All right, real quick, give me your birthday gift you regret. What's the birthday gift you regret?
Oh man, here's the funny thing. You asked Michaela this, and I thought of it, and then I just forgot again. I think, I don't know if this was, and I'll never be able to know if this was a direct birthday gift because my dad gave it to me like I think maybe like a week before my birthday. You know,
Okay.
kind of like has things that sometimes I'll just be like here. He gave me, and okay, mind you, my dad's memory is slipping a little bit. So he gave me this finance book about how to balance my money. And it was about a week before my birthday. And I was like, thanks, Dad. I mean, like, what are you trying to tell me? This is the most passive aggressive gift you've ever given me in my life. And then I was going to say a curse word, but I don't know if I'm allowed to do that.
We curse on here.
I shit you not. There was like, okay, listen, I don't know who's watching.
4.5. Oh.
Wine. Cheers to you, man.
Here's
But
the water.
it's straight up vodka, kids. And then, like, I shit you not, maybe 3 months later, he comes and goes, "Hey, I got you this finance book," and it was the same exact one.
Oh.
And I was like, Dad, I already have this book. And so now I have 2 copies of I forget the guy's name, but he's like a famous finance guy that is good with money, I guess.
Well, now you're just doubly more responsible.
Sure, let's say that.
Let's say that. Well, I'm very excited Justin's here because he is going to perform 2 songs that one of them is a standard. It's kind of a, you might even say it's a cliche as a love song, but I just love it so much. Anytime I listen to it, any version of it, it puts me at peace. And the second song is from a hit TV show. So he's going to be performing, I'm just going to have you jump right into it, WAP by Cardi B. Justin, if...
Here we go. Can you imagine for the sake of comedy, I wish I knew.
If only.
Funny.
No, I'm actually really fortunate for Justin right now because this is his first ukulele performance live. He's making his ukulele debut and he's performing 2 songs for me. We're doing La Vie en Rose, beautiful song. And then he's also doing Leaves from the Vine from Avatar: The Last Airbender by Jeremy Zuckerman, the song Uncle Iroh sings in honor of his Fallen song, which, yeah, go, Justin, go.
So, Brian, this is your birthday show, and you got to pick these songs for me, all right?
Yes, I did.
You got 2 songs that I have to drink myself through because they're so sad different ways. But what you didn't say I couldn't do is make them into a mashup.
I didn't.
Instead of doing 2 songs, you gave me 2 pretty short songs, and I made it into 1 moderately length song for you. And we're going to see what happens. They're not 2 songs that should go together.
Yeah, they really don't.
It was for someone last night, and they did cry a little. So, you know, not to set the bar too high for myself, but
they are beautiful songs. One is a song for love, and the other is a song to a fallen son, which I could actually use because our town, we had a nice send-off for a good friend of mine. So here's Justin Chesney doing a mashup now of La Vie en Rose and Leaves from the Vine. Justin, please take it away.
Leaves from the vine falling so slow, fragile tiny shells drifting in the foam. Little soldier boy, come marching home. Brave soldier boy, come marching home. Ash in the snow, falling so slow, like a tiny broken heart with nowhere to go. Little soldier boy, come marching home. Brave soldier boy, come marching home. close and hold me fast. This magic spell you cast. This is La Vie en Rosa. When you kiss me, heaven sighs. And when I close my eyes, this is La Vie en Rosa. When you hold me to your heart, I'm in a world apart, a world where roses bloom. And when you speak, angels sing from above. Everyday words sing to turn into love songs. So you can give your heart and soul to me, but mine will always be with a little soldier. Please come home. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you so much. That was awesome. Oh, that was beautiful. You had to go back. You had to go back to the Soldier Boy. You had to. We left Bossing today, brother. We didn't need to go back in. Oh, that was so beautiful. Oh, Justin, that was awesome. And first time playing uke. That was Justin's first performance, friends.
Yeah. Awesome. Literally played it in front of some friends last night, and I was like, guys, this is the first time I've done this outside of my bedroom, so please be gentle.
Oh, if I had a nickel every time I heard that. Justin.
I'd have 2 nickels.
I'd have 2 nickels. Oh, you'd be richer than me. Please follow Justin at the link at the bottom on his Instagram. NitroChes14. Enjoy that wine. Thank you. So that was a wonderful. And ChesneyActing.com. We got a website up. Friends, he's in LA. You got to give him some love. Spare a share. Like his stuff. Go on. See, now's like the perfect time. If you're watching the show or if you're watching and re-recording, follow him and then just like 1,000 of his posts, because then it's a great way to stalk him if you want to stalk everything, but you don't have to worry about accidentally liking him. It's a whole system you got in place.
You've got this done.
I got this down. Have I done it before? I'm not saying I haven't. I'm not saying I have. I'm just saying that was a beautiful mashup, and you're an angel-faced baby cherub, and I hope you never die.
Brian, it's an honor performing for someone that has their name so many times on their wall.
We got Brian. Well, you know, I don't want to end up like your dad and be forgetful, so I gotta just wake up and I gotta
reminders up there.
It's either that or I'm gonna think I'm Howard the Duck, so I can't.
It's a good backup. I like that as a secondary name.
Yeah, Howard. It's Howie the Duck. Justin, thank you so much for doing this, brother. I owe you, brother, and I hope you're doing well out there in LA. And hopefully I can visit you at some point, especially when the winter rolls around, because I ain't about that life.
It's beautiful out here. I mean, once the fires stop, but
yeah, no, be well, be well. Happy Labor Day. Thank you so much.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Be well. Take care.
Bye.
That was Justin Chesney, friends, Hofstra University graduate, kicking some ass, making us really sad and crying happy tears of joy. Sylvie, what do we think? Do we like it? Do we like it?
That was the mashup I never knew I needed.
Right?
Now totally need. Yes, Justin, you should record that, release it as a track on your Instagram, and then we just smash that like button 1,000 times.
Well, actually, no, that's only going to be about 500 likes, because if you mash it at the time, the like goes away. I mean, 500 likes is still a lot for.
So that's a lot. It's a lot of likes. Yeah. How many Sylvies is that? Would you say, Brian?
Oh, how many Sylvies? That might be.
That's like. Yeah, like 15 Sylvies.
15 Sylvies, roughly. I think it might be 15.
Roughly.
22.
Yeah, that was. Let me tell you something. As someone who just watched Avatar for the first time ever during quarantine, that hit home. That was great.
That did hit home. Especially because we had some stuff go on in town, and I really it was nice having a tribute. But now we're gonna ramp things up, because that brought us down. We're gonna ramp things up now with one of. I'm so damn excited for this next piece. You have no idea. I'm so amped for this next piece. I could just say that. I don't even need to bring him on. I just want to tell you how excited I am. This is Wrong Major, a place to drown our regrets with entertainment. I regret my major. I do this with a bunch of friends, get them all to kind of perform together. It's like we're all hanging out, but we're not because of COVID. Anyway, the next performer, he went to Ithaca College, music ed performance. He's been on the show a ton of times, streaming from Long Island, actually from Long Island. He is going to be doing one of the, and this is not hyperbole, one of the greatest songs from anime, Japanese animation shows of all time. This song is legendary, and it is from a legendary anime that really revolutionized anime. We'll talk about it a little bit more, but here's our friend, the sax player, Chris Miley.
How's it going, Brian? Happy birthday.
Thank you. 3 days out. Loving the new cut, fresh cut.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Looks
yeah,
good.
So. Yeah, a couple of days ago.
You didn't do it for the show. Okay. That's
yeah. Today, a few hours ago.
Awesome. Great job. Thanks. Chris, you might have overheard with Justin. Birthday gift we regret. What's a birthday gift we regret?
A birthday gift I regret?
Yeah, that you didn't like. Something you got that you just did not like, did not want.
Oh my God. Wow.
Take your time, no rush.
Yeah. Let me just think about this one. I'm gonna say this. It's not that I regret it. I actually like it, but it's all I can remember getting because it happened this year because my birthday was about a month ago. I got a record player, which is cool, but I don't have any records. So now I have to go get a bunch of records.
I would offer to put your address up on screen, but that's probably not smart to put your address.
Mail me some records.
Mail. Well, follow Chris on Instagram right there, cmiley87, and slide into
let me know if you have some records.
Let him know that he has we'll hook him up. But Chris is here. He's gonna do a song called Tank! Tank. I'm even gonna pull it up now because I don't care. He's doing Tank by the Seatbelts. It's the intro to this anime called Cowboy Bebop. It's a legendary anime from the 90s. It pretty much revolutionized the way anime is kind of done today. It's about bounty hunters. It's kind of, if you know Firefly, the short-lived sci-fi TV show, if you're a fan of Firefly, it's kind of like that. And it's going to become a live-action show on Netflix. There was an injury on set, so they had to halt production. Not COVID-related, but there was an injury last year. So now we're waiting for them to get back. But it's a legendary anime, bounty hunters. It's funny, and then it's deep, and it's dark, and it's the shit. I don't know how you thought about it, Chris. Did you know this song before I gave it to you?
No, I don't know any anime at all.
Great. Did you learn this?
What was the song again? What am I playing? Yeah, well, yeah, thanks for giving me this because holy shit, this song. really appreciate that. Yeah.
This is honestly part of the reason why I was so on the ball with getting everybody ahead of time and making sure everyone could learn their song. But I was like, I want to ask Chris to do this, but I want to give him time to learn it. There's a ton of sheets and stuff out there, but this song, it has a sax feature in it. Chris is our sax player. It's called Tank, performed by the Seatbelts. It's the intro to Cowboy Bebop. I'm so amped. So Chris, we're gonna have, just in case anything goes wrong with the tech side, we'll jump in so that way we can get a nice version of this. But otherwise, Chris, let's jam. Let's get it going.
All right.
Hank, this is our favorite part.
Here we go.
Where now we're going to put Chris on screen, but Sylvie, don't mute me, and I can narrate Chris getting ready, as is tradition. Here we go. And now Chris is adjusting the camera. We are all very excited because we are about to hear Tank from Cowboy Bebop. Chris has some backlighting. He's now going to noodle a bit just to make sure that everything's in tune.
That's right.
Chris is.
All right, here we go.
Chris is ready, and it sounds like we are ready as well. So take it away, Chris.
I think it's time to blow this thing. Get everybody to stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Yes! Yes!
Oh.
He did it!
Oh my God.
Oh yes, Chris. Oh, get yourself a shot. That was
I feel
awesome.
like, was this like a punishment? What did I do something wrong last time?
No,
Zach
you
had me?
did. You've done everything.
Oh my
Everything the
God.
audience wanted, Chris. That
At
was
least.
Tank. That's Tank from Cowboy Bebop. That is the anime song. That is. That's a fun. Chris.
It was
killed
really
it.
cool. It's a really cool song, man. Like,
Right? They have awesome. They have
Crazy.
some awesome stuff. They actually just did like a quarantine cover, and they got all the old instrumentalists from the band to do that, and some of the other hit songs. The whole soundtrack to that entire series is legendary. They've played live concerts just of that music from that show. But that is,
Damn.
Chris, you are now part of the
Yeah.
pantheon of sax players to tackle that tune.
And the show's called Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop, literally just bounty hunters. It's two, then three, then four bounty hunters, and they get into hijinks. But there's also some through plot lines and some serialization. But it's so like bonkers and kind of violent. It can be like one episode could be really dark, and then another one could be out of this world silly and crazy. And you killed it. Oh my god, that was so.
Thank you, man.
One day we'll play that live together, and all that. I mean,
Yeah.
the drum set part isn't that difficult, honestly.
Really?
I mean, it's just because you have the bongos in the background, which is different.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like- so it's really just don't, but you just get to rip, and that that was, and then just seeing you go up at the end, and then
Oh my God.
waiting for the ending. Chris, thank you. That was the best birthday gift any sax
thank you,
player
man.
could have given me, man. That was the shit. That got my blood. That got my blood pumping. I owe you all the favors. I wish you nothing but success.
Yeah, I look forward to my birthday gift 11 months from now.
I noticed how I asked after yours. I made sure to swipe that in. Whatever you want, brother. I got you, Chris. So that's Chris Miley. Please check him out. He has a Bob Seger tribute band. You got any gigs coming up? Anything you got to plug, Chris?
I have no idea what's happening, man. Like, it seems like we get a couple of days away from a gig and then it gets moved. So it's like September 26th is our next thing. There's no way it's going to happen though. It's in Florida. It's going to get moved.
It's going to get moved. Okay.
Well, it probably should get moved, but we'll see. But yeah, I
well, anyway,
yeah.
Follow Chris Miley right there. Please follow Chris Miley so that way you can get all of the info. He's got his Instagram handle right there, and he had the Bob Seger tribute band. So please, Hollywood Nights, please check out Chris. He is such an awesome sax player. He's come on the show tons of times. He always says yes. Chris, I love you. This is the best birthday gift sax player. I know I said that already, but yeah, I love that song. So I work out to that song all the time.
Wow.
That is
Nice.
that is legit. Lots of great anime tunes out there too. So if you just
I'll have to start doing a deep dive now into
do
that.
the deep dive though. Oh man, that's why I was upset that the Olympics got canceled, because Japan was going to have some music out there to feature. But Chris Miley, friends, please give it up for him.
Thank you,
brother. I wish you all the best. Stay safe.
You, man. You too. Thank you, man.
Sylvie, how about that?
That was amazing, man.
Right?
Like wow. Like if I could give all the Sylvie points, I would give all the Sylvie points. That was Chris. That was.
Then what are we gonna?
How you did that.
But then you won't have any to give to our. We have one more person. Now you have.
That's true. Okay, so can I give? I'll give Chris like 50, and he'll have 50 in reserve.
50, but I thought we gave Michaela 4. You're giving Chris 15, and you only give Michaela 4.
Oh, that's true. No, Michaela can go up. Michaela was more like 50. I think Michaela was also 50.
Well, we just haven't established how much a Sylvie is worth.
I know, that's the problem. We gotta get the scale down. Somehow we're converting the metric. Then we gotta convert it back to imperial.
For the Halloween for the Halloween show, we'll get this sorted out.
We'll get this sorted out. All right. But then you gotta convert it, and then we gotta trade candy. It's a whole thing.
Oh no, yeah, that's right. People don't know.
It's a whole thing.
All right, we'll work on this. We'll talk to the team. And we'll get
but no, that was amazing though, Brian. Like actually,
it was as amazing as this. Whoa.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. He's drunk with power, folks.
I'm drunk with power on my birthday.
He's so drunk with power on his birthday.
And we're going to take that power and we're going to go right into our final guest this evening. Another huge friend of the show. She's about to tie the world record in wrong major performances. She's about to tie Michaela, a BFA from the NYU Tisch School of the Arts with a minor in producing. She is streaming from East Harlem in New York City, but born in Boston and raised in Natick, Massachusetts. She'll be doing 2 of my all-time favorite. If I said it wrong, Sarah, I swear you're not coming on here, so don't laugh. Just nod your head. Just do what you're supposed to do. Please give it up for Sara Cuozzo-Gonzalez.
Hey, what's up?
Is it Natick and not Natick?
It's Natick, and I'm actually here right now in Natick. So more offense taken than usual.
Well, you know, it's tradition that we have to get something wrong on the show with your intro. So
I'm not in Harlem right now. I'm actually home.
When did you get to Massachusetts?
Yesterday.
See, the one time I don't ask. The one time I don't ask is when you pick the note. I swear, you're lucky you're a good singer, I swear to God. But Sarah, how are you doing? How are you?
I'm well. I'm doing all right.
You look lovely. Loving the lip we got going on.
Thank you. I decided to dress up because it's your birthday. So.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Gotta do something.
So this is Sara Cuozzo-Gonzalez. She was part of the first Wrong Major. She has been doing these shows for a while now with me, and I'm so thrilled that she gets to be performing. She gets to be, that I get to hear her too. You're lucky to do these songs. 2 of my all-time favorite songs. One is from a musical, and one is, I guess, from a musical also, but really from a movie.
One of the best Disney movie musicals ever, I think.
Preach. He went so hard. But first, we're going to start with the Broadway one. I don't know if you have that up yet. We'll start with that one. And this is a beautiful song from a beautiful musical. The only musical that's made me cry. I've seen probably 65 plus Broadway shows. And what was that?
I sobbed and sobbed and sobbed.
This is Me in the Sky from Come From Away. And it's a beautiful, absolutely beautiful song. And Come From Away, if you don't know, it's about 9/11, but it's actually a very happy musical and a fun musical. It's about all of these planes, 38 planes that got diverted to Newfoundland, Canada during 9/11 because they had to ground all of these planes, and they were stuck in Gander for 5 days. All of these passengers were stuck from all over the world, all over the country, were kind of stuck together. And it's just 12 actors that tell all of these different stories of all of these different people. And how they kind of came together and formed a family. And it's completely true. Everything in the show is 100% accurate. They don't lie, they don't fib, they dramatize it, but really it's like if 2 people get together, they got together in real life. It's wonderful. And this song, Me in the Sky, Sarah, I'll let you set it up if you're familiar enough with it. Or I'll do it. I'll happily do it as well. Okay.
Caught me off guard. Yeah, it's a song about one of the first female, or the first female American captain, pilot captain, like flying in the planes. I don't know what the right words are.
They tend to fly in the planes. Yes,
I should have done more research.
It's Captain Beverly Bass. Her name is Captain Beverly Bass, and she is the first female of a commercial airliner. She, like United, Delta, she is the first one to do that. And she was actually one of the planes that got grounded in Gander. And in the show, it's the only solo really in the show. All the characters have moments, but it's not like I'm going to have my big 11 o'clock number moment. It's just she gets the song, and it's a wonderful song. And 9/11 has a very special place in my heart. When I saw it, I got to see it with my Aunt Georgia, who lost her husband, my uncle, in 9/11. So that whole I was set up for failure from the start. I knew I was crying, and I started crying before it got sad at the end. I was like, I was upset when I started crying because I was like, oh, I know we're not even at the sad part yet, and I'm so upset. And so I was set up. And this is this is probably the only musical I have seen that when the lights went black out at the end, the whole theater just stood up. There was no awkward, like, are we standing? Do we stand? It was just everybody was up. So I'm very lucky to have one of my favorite singers sing this beautiful song that makes me very happy. And this week, it's Labor Day, but it's also 9/11 coming up on Friday. So Sarah, this is Me in the Sky from Come From Away. Sarah, please take it away.
Here we go. My parents must have thought they had a crazy kid, 'cause I was one of those kids who always knew what they wanted. They took me down to the airport to see all the planes departing. Watching them fly, something inside of me was starting. I was 8 when I told them that I'd be a pilot. But I was too young and too short, and there were no female captains. And my dad said, be patient, he said, just see what happens. So I took my first lesson, came down from the sky, and told my father I'd fly for the rest of my life. And I got my first job flying for a mortician in a tiny Bonanza, just a corpse in me. $5 an hour for flying dead bodies. I had to climb over their faces just to get to my seat. And suddenly the wheels lift off, the ground is falling backwards. I am suddenly alive. Suddenly I'm in the cockpit. Suddenly everything's changed. Suddenly I'm not too young or too short, and the passengers in the back don't complain. Suddenly I'm flying company charters. Suddenly everything's high. Suddenly there's nothing in between me and the sky. American Airlines had the prettiest planes, so I applied as a flight engineer. But the World War II pilots, they all complained. They said girls shouldn't be in the cockpit. Hey lady, hey baby, hey, why don't you grab us a drink? And the flight attendants weren't my friends back then, and they said, are you better than us, do you think? But I kept getting hired, and the World War II crew, they retired, and the girls all thought much higher of me. 1986, the first female American captain in history. Suddenly I'm in the cockpit. Suddenly I've got my wings. Suddenly all of those pilots protested me. Well, they can get their own drinks. Suddenly there's no one saying stay grounded, looking down, passing them by. Suddenly there's nothing in between me and the sky. Suddenly I've got an all-female crew. The news talked and it made headlines across the world. Suddenly it stopped. No one's saying you can't, or you won't, or you know you're not anything 'cause you're a girl. Suddenly I'm getting married, and we're putting pins on the map where we've flown. Suddenly I am a mother, and suddenly shocked at how much they've grown. Suddenly I'm wondering how my parents would feel seeing me teaching men to be pilots. And suddenly I am a senior instructor, and somehow I'm 51. Suddenly I'm flying Paris to Dallas, across the Atlantic and feeling calm, when suddenly someone on air-to-air traffic says at 8:46 there's been a terrorist action, and the one thing I loved more than anything was used as the bomb. Suddenly I'm in a hotel. Suddenly something has died. Suddenly there's something in between me and the sky.
Oh, Sarah, thank you. That was awesome.
It's a hard song. It's
Right?
notice because
Catch
that was hard to learn.
Jen Colella sneaks up on you,
Mhm.
man. That was beautiful, Sarah.
you.
Because you got to go from belting to singing soft and then acting. And then Sarah, every time Sarah comes on, she acts the hell out of her songs too. She doesn't just sing. She's got to give us the whole damn performance. And that was awesome. Thank you so much. I love that song. And that was so much fun. This is Wrong Major, where we drown our regrets with entertainment. And what better way? And this is our birthday edition of Wrong Major. My birthday is coming up on Thursday, so I asked all my friends to sing songs that I love personally, and Sarah just did the first of two. So Sarah, it is Wrong Major. You got to have a regret. Birthday gift that you regret getting.
A birthday gift that I regret?
Yeah, that you wish you didn't get.
That I wish I didn't get?
Yeah, like you regret, because you didn't do the picking, so you couldn't have regretted it. But
that's true. Oh my gosh. Well, there were a few times when I was younger, I was really bad at like hiding my honesty, and I just like straight up told people that I didn't like something. So I'm pretty sure I did that like at least twice with birthday gifts. Does that count?
I mean, I would love to just, what was the ramifications? What were the consequences?
I don't remember, but I remember like feeling bad after the fact. I mean, like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that I didn't like it to their face.
Any gifts from Will that we didn't like too much?
No, I've always loved my gifts from Will.
Let's see. I know he gave you a PowerPoint for the anniversary. Are you getting an Excel spreadsheet on your birthday? Do we get?
You know what? I'm really bad at like remembering these kinds of things, so I can't even. He's watching right now. He's gonna be so mad at me, but I can't remember what he got for my birthday. It was in April. Yes, he bought me like a whole Shake Shack meal because it was in quarantine, so there wasn't much we could do. But he got me Bandstand. We watched Bandstand streaming, and like he got me like a whole Shake Shack like feast.
Okay.
Yeah.
We went out. I really thought you were going to end it at he bought me a Shake Shack, and I was like,
I wish. Oh my god.
The PowerPoint does not seems to pale in comparison. But this is our good friend Sara Cuozzo-Gonzalez, who on her anniversary decided to do the song about cheating from Hamilton with Will. But their relationship is going so great. They're madly in love. This is going great. But in speaking of love, for transitional purposes, our final song this evening is going to be a favorite that I have. One of my all-time favorite drummers is Phil Collins. I love his style. I love the way he approaches playing the drums. And he's also a singer and wrote the music for this little-known Disney musical called Tarzan. And the hit song from Tarzan, You'll Be in My Heart. Yes. I love this song. I asked Sarah if she would sing it, and she said yes. And Sarah, are we doing the half and halfer on this?
Oh no, it's all in Spanish.
Oh, we're doing all in Spanish.
Yeah, I thought that's what you said.
No, we could do all in Spanish. Yeah. We could do all in Spanish. Absolutely. I didn't know what we were
Spanish.
Look, you're from like Bumble, who knows where, Massachusetts at this point. So I don't even know what the hell you got like 5 guys for your birthday. So I'm just getting everything wrong. So you know what? Here's Sarah performing Trash in the Camp. Wow. Sylvia, we might have to not give a Sylvie for a performance for once.
No.
Can we give negative Sylvies? Is that a thing?
Negative Sylvies.
Negative Sylvies.
Negative Sylvies. Just
negative Sylvies.
Oh, I'm so sad.
No, this is You'll Be in My Heart, but we're doing, so what is the Spanish version? Because I'm a Spanish minor, this is wrong major, journalism major, Spanish minor, I studied in Spain. Sarah has her whole regret from her first show was about not learning more Spanish, if I remember correctly, yeah. So I asked Sarah if we can, and there's a whole like Disney Spanish album that I sometimes listen to, and I love the Spanish version of this song. So I asked Sarah, so what is the official Espanol title?
Oh gosh, it's En mi corazón vivirás. That's what it is.
Which roughly translates to "In my heart you will live."
You will live, yeah.
Oh, let's get to it, Sarah. I'm very excited. That's good. I'm doing the entire. It was either this or WAP, so I thought this would be.
We don't even have to do it. We can just keep talking and talking.
Just keep talking about the song. No, I'm very excited. We heard her do "Me in the Sky." This is "You'll Be in My Heart," "En mi corazón vivirás" by Sara Cuozzo-Gonzalez, all in Espanol. So Sarah, vamos a ver.
Cómo me apena el verte llorar. Toma mi mano, siéntela. Yo te protejo de cualquier cosa. No llores más, aquí estoy. Frágil te ves, dulce, sensual. Quiero abrazarte, te protegeré. Esta fusión es irrompible. No llores más, aquí estoy. En mi corazón tú vivirás. Desde hoy será y para siempre, amor. En mi corazón no importa qué dirán, dentro de mí estarás siempre. No pueden entender nuestro sentir, ni confiarán en nuestro proceder. Sé que hay diferencias, mas por dentro somos iguales tú y yo. En mi corazón tú vivirás. Desde hoy será y para siempre, amor. No escuches llamadas que pueden saber si nos queremos mañana y hoy. Entenderán, lo sé. Tal vez el destino te hará pensar, mas la soledad tendrás que aguantar. Entenderán, lo sé. Lo haremos muy juntos, pues en mi corazón créeme que tú vivirás, estarás dentro de mí hoy y por siempre, amor. En mi corazón no importa qué dirán, dentro de mí estarás siempre, siempre. aquí siempre. Para ti estaré siempre, siempre y por siempre. Solo mira a tu lado. Solo mira a tu lado. Solo mira a tu lado. Yo estaré siempre.
Ay, qué bueno. Ay, qué bueno. Muchísimas gracias. Muchísimas gracias. That was beautiful. Oh, that was so nice. That was so, what a lovely way to end our show. I mentioned earlier to Justin that I like Leaps from the Vine because we had to say goodbye to a friend, but we had to say goodbye to a friend a couple weeks ago, and we gave him a bilingual service goodbye, and I had to do it in Spanish and in English. I was like emceeing, so it's nice to have that song thinking about you, DP, and that was lovely, lovely done. I gave you the emotional singers tonight, Sarah. I gave everybody else the fun from cartoons and and indie, but that was, you knocked it out. Again, hosts on these things always have to be like upbeat and yay, that was great, but I try not to use hyperbole. I try to mean my words, and that was you killed both, and that your voice is so lovely, and I loved hearing that in Spanish. I love when I was in Spain, I would work out to like Spanish Broadway music, Casi Normales. You and I have had tons of conversations on like Spanish theater, so I don't know if we're ever going to work together with the pandemic, but I mean, it would be nice. I don't know about the old stomping grounds, but maybe some new pastures. But that was beautiful. I hope you enjoyed that as much as we did listening to it, because that was nice. Thank you so much. This is Sara Cuozzo-Gonzalez. Please give her a follow. I love the sound of her voice, and don't worry, the battle royale between her and Michaela will be coming up, and Losers Never Allowed back on the show. Michaela's the one because you and her are tied. Oh, that's right. I'm glad to see you watch the show when we start, because Michaela has the same number of appearances as you.
I was like, well, first I thought you meant that we're gonna have like a sing-off, like a Pitch Perfect sing-off.
Oh, no, I would never do. No. This isn't blood. No, just whoever Sylvie gives more Sylvies to stays on, and then
Got it.
Anymore.
Got it.
Once we figure out the system, then we're gonna have you two do Take Me or Leave Me, because I think that's theater law. That's the battle song you have to do.
What is?
Take Me or Leave Me.
Leave Me. Okay. I heard like Turly Lurly. I'm like, what is that song?
Turly Lurly. You're gonna be doing Turly Lurly.
For some reason, I was like, what?
That was the lost verse from Trash in the Camp, actually. Turly Lurly. I think he was like a hippopotamus, but they cut him.
There's no hippos in that.
Exactly, they cut him. He wasn't playing well to the kids. It's those damn test audiences. You know how they work.
That's funny. Yeah, we can do Take Me or Leave Me.
We'll make it happen. Sara Cuozzo-Gonzalez, please give her a follow, folks. Please like her stuff. She posts herself singing. She did a killer
one. I did. You know why I did that? Because you told me I should post myself singing more.
There you go. So Hadestown, the reprise. Oh my God, that was I'm coming away from. Oh, I was bopping my head to that so hard. So this is Sara. Thank you so much for doing this for me. It means the world, and we'll see you in the future.
Happy
birthday! Thank you. All right, that is Sara Cuozzo-Gonzalez, and this is where we say goodbye. Sylvie, what do we think?
We're gonna have to tie them now, right? Because like they also get four Sylvies.
I guess so. I mean, we don't have to tie
them.
We don't. I guess. Yeah. If we want to set.
No, we have to tie them. It's only fair until we figure out the point structure.
Yeah, we have to. We'll come up with a point structure, and then we'll dole them out as. But that was awesome. I love that. I know
awesome.
I know you understood every bit of Spanish because we've had so many Spanish conversations together.
Oh yeah, 100%.
100%.
110%. I knew every single word. I was singing along. You missed out.
It's okay. We'll get you on the next one, Sylvie. We'll have you.
I appreciate that. By the way, you never asked me my biggest regret for my birthday gift.
I was gonna write. Okay, calm yourself, Sylvie. What is your biggest birthday regret?
It is a pair of roller skates or rollerblades, more precisely, because I wore them and I was like, I was rollerblading when I grew up in Queens, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. Like, I can go. We had our trash room where I grew up, separate from where our house was. So I was like, I had to go outside and take out the trash. I was like, oh, it's great. I'd rollerblade up, But by the time I'd get all like the elbow pads on and the knee pads on and go check out the trash, I was like a 20-minute affair. And then we had this big hill that I used to have to come back up on. And then I was not very skilled to go back up on the hill. So that was more, was on my face for more
Had
than
no
a few
skill to
times.
go up on the hill, and he was almost killed. Hey, all right.
Pretty much, hey.
But Sylvie, thank you so much for engineering for me, buddy.
Absolutely,
I
brother.
know you
Happy
always
birthday.
say, stay on. No, but seriously, I want to thank all of our guests. It's not just because I have to, because I want to. But Michaela Groff, we love her. I mean, her runs are insane. Justin got that sweet, tender voice and whipping us with the mashup on his first Uke performance. Chris Miley, Cowboy Bebop. You can't go. I mean,
That was tough, man. That was such a tough song.
Absolute fire. And Sara Cuozzo-Gonzalez with the lovely "You'll Be in My Heart," "Mi Corazón Vivirás," and "Me in the Sky," honoring friends and family lost, and we keep going. So I hope everyone stays safe. Again, if you're watching this live or if you're watching it in the future pre-recorded, no, Sylvia, you can stay on. I like the company. I
Oh,
like the
okay.
company.
All
You know,
right,
just
I'm
keep
here.
switching us. Keep yourself occupied.
Okay, sure.
If you know anyone, if you have any friends that are performers and have a talent of some kind, doesn't have to be singing, doesn't have to be shredding on the saxophone, any kind, please just send me a DM at bcuddy on Instagram, Brian Cadena on Twitter and whatnot. I want them on the show. I want to expand this as much as possible, expand our family tree, but it does mean a lot. 2020 has been a really crappy year for so many people, for so many different reasons. I'm turning 27 on Thursday, and hopefully life can get a little bit better, maybe, hopefully, but knowing that I have a little pool of singers and musicians in my corner that are willing to play some of my favorite songs, at least will help me sleep well tonight. So I want to thank all of them. Thank you for watching, whether it's tonight, live, or in the future. Let's go Islanders. I know they're having a rough go of it now, but hopefully they'll come back. And again, thank you, Michaela, Justin, Chris, Sarah, and of course, my brother for life, Mark, Sylvie Silverman.
Anytime, brother. You know it. Happy birthday.
Everyone,
Love you, man.
please be safe out there, and we'll see you for the next show whenever that may be. Take care. Bye-bye.
See ya.